Hi, I'm Justin Klein with GinReviews.com.
And I'm Charles Hummer with GinReviews.com.
And today, for the first time ever, we're reviewing Right Gin. And Chuck, I'm going to ask you right now, is there a right way to make gin, and is this the right way to make gin?
Now, as far as being a gin that I haven't tried yet, I'm going to go with I don't really know about this one. We actually look it up as we do with every gin that we review. We look it up and try to find out a few things about it. Obviously, be a little bit educated beforehand before we start reviewing it. The one main thing that stood out about this one here was really the website. The website was really cool, and if you actually go to www.rightgin.com, it's right on the back of the bottle, and it kind of explains the logo that they put here on the bottle. Each little individual piece of this logo actually means something, and on the bottom here, that term in Latin, it's actually Estunus Modus Averus. It stands for there is a right way, as far as there is a right way to make gin. But the one thing that did stand out to me as far as when we were looking this one up, it doesn't really talk much about the gin itself. All we really know is it's not a London Dry gin, and it's supposedly a little slightly sweeter than an average gin. So I don't know, we're gonna try it out and find out what we think about this one here.
You'll see about this one you're more than the bottle is.
Pour your glass
Oh, go ahead. The black is going to symbolize sophistication. You've got the two almost goats, I would say, or stags, if you will, that just symbolize strength and fortitude. As Chuck pointed out earlier, we're actually focusing on the crown, which means they're going to conquer the world. And you also got the little fly in the lower right that's symbolizing Socrates, as well as almost a bird with two heads, which symbolizes femininity and masculinity. So, when I get off this gin is they're not selling you on the gin, they're selling you the experience. Everything's black and white except for when you go on the site and you see pretty much Sears Tower, you know, the Space Needle, the in Seattle, all these Empire State Building.
Celebrities.
Yeah, celebrities. It's like a party in every glass, so it's not so much the product, it's only 40%, it's more about the mixer. I think if I was going to mix this with something, I'd just go Right and cranberry.
Yeah, or, you know, it could be anything. I mean, really, I think the way that this one is designed here, looking off the legs of it, and it does have good legs. It smells good. Definitely smell a little bit of juniper. But with this one here, I mean, it's definitely designed, I think, to be a mixer. And we're going to find out. So, bottoms up.
I was just checking to see if we had a cranberry up. We did not, because I was extremely curious. But
yeah, all in all, it's a little bit of juniper. It's definitely
a little bit of
not a dry gin, definitely not. A little bit sweeter.
a little bit of mintiness, but not much depth to it. It's kind of one-dimensional as far as that goes. So that's why I think you could really play off different juices, taking the foreground in it, have the gin as a background of just alcohol here. You're selling the experience, you're selling the marketing strategy, you're not really selling the gin as illustrated on their site. So as long as you go on that note right there, it's about the experience with emotional appeal, and you're telling a story, you're fine. If you try to delve into the ingredients of the gin, you're going to get blown away because there are gins out there that have a more unique experience as far as the distillation process and the flavor, and not so much on the emotional and the club scene. So this is definitely a clubber's gin.
Yeah, this is more, it's designed solely to be a mixer. Designed solely to be a mixer as far as my opinion, but for what it's designed for and how it's marketed and how everything's done, if you like mixed drinks and you want to try a gin with it, do this. This is exactly what it's there for. It's going to give you a unique experience as far as the type of mixed drinks that you have. And I could definitely see this in any type of club. Anybody would enjoy it. It's not overpowering. It's not going to be like a traditional London Dry gin where you just get the rush of juniper and get the rush of all the botanicals there. It's nice and it's smooth. Give it that. And all in all, for the experience, the bottle, all we need is some music and a couple of flashing lights in the disco ball. We'll be ready to go.
I'm Justin with GinReviews.com,
And I'm Charles Hummer with GinReviews.com.
reminding you to rave responsibly.
And drink responsibly. Cheers.